And a fella stopped me on the street, and he asked me if I could let him have $5,000 because he'd like to get some dinner, you see. So I said to him, why do you need $5,000 for dinner?
Louder!
So I said, because I want to eat, he said, because I want to eat in a drive-in, and I haven't got a car. Is that loud enough for you?
Yeah, and I'll make it funnier.
Look, mister, you who's trying to get in the act, come up here just a minute, will you please?
Okay.
Just come up.
Pardon me.
No, not that way. You got to go by the way of Azusa. Come back. I told you, the minute you let people in for nothing, I know all of you folks are nice. But somebody like this... Now, Mr.
Fink.
Fink?
F-I-N-Q-U-E, Fink.
Now, Mr. Fink, I didn't bring you up here to embarrass you. But, I mean, as long as you got a chip on your shoulder, I mean, why did you come in here in the first place?
Who wanted to come in here? I was standing in line waiting for the Lassie show. Yeah, some guy comes over to me and says, they're giving refrigerators away in here.
What do you mean we give refrigerators away in here?
Well, look, in television, a program has either got to give entertainment or a refrigerator. Now, where's my icebox?
Look, Mr. Fink.
F-I-N-Q-U-E.
I know.
That's French.
French?
In Paris, it's Finke.
I don't care what it is, and you're not getting a refrigerator. So go back to your seat and be quiet. Just sit down and be quiet.
Okay. 12 programs this week, and I still ain't got to stick a finger.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the problems that come up when you do live shows. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Now, I have reserved this spot for a very special treat, because I've asked, as one of my guest stars, a young lady who practically overnight became a sensation on television as an entertainer, the singing star of the George Gobel Show, Miss Peggy King. Peggy, I want to tell you how very happy I am that you're here with me on this show.
Oh, thank you, Jack. You know, I can hardly believe it. All these wonderful things are happening to me. You know, because a year ago I was still doing singing commercials, and now here I am on the same program with America's second favorite comedian.
Second? You know, Peggy, it wasn't exactly written that way.
I know, Jack, but I showed the script to George Gobel last night, and he changed it a little.
Oh.
He thought it would be funnier this way.
Oh, I see. Well, anytime I want advice from a dirty bird, I'll ask you. Now, Peggy, you know, I've got nothing. I love George Gobel. I think he's very, very clever. But he's young. You know, and he needs years of experience. And I'm sure that when he's in show business, as long as I've been, I mean, he naturally will improve.
Well, that's true, Jack, but in my opinion, well, even now, George is tops.
Well, of course, that's your opinion, you see. Fortunately, we're living in a country where we can express our feelings either way. And I'm just about to.
Gee, Jack, I thought you'd agree with me. After all, last year when George won the Emmy Award, well, you made the presentation.
I made... Oh, that's right, I did. I did hand him the Emmy Award.
George said you threw it at him.
George said... Listen, let's forget George and get to my show now. Now, what are you going to sing?
This is Where Love Walks Out, brother.
That's the title of it, huh? Well, take it, sister, and I'll see you right.
the happy moments that seldom came around. I've lived a bit and loved a lot. I guess I know the score. But I've got great big news for you. I don't love you anymore. For this is where love walks out, brother. I know what love's about. This is where I came in, brother, and this is where love walks out. My heart's not made of tin, brother, and you're too much for me. And after all we've been, brother, I'm through with misery. You gave me one routine too many, I began to doubt you. And though my little world will be an empty place, two-faced without you, this is where love walks out, brother. And doesn't it seem strange that after all we've been, brother, my heart will never change? For this is where love walks out. You gave me one routine